So there's irony in this video that I'm about to do here. I recently did a video where I said, is the whole performance bagger thing dead? Because once the Moco was putting out brand new bikes off the shelf that are performance baggery, does that mean it's the beginning of the end? A lot of you said yes, some of you said no. That doesn't mean that I'm giving up on the whole thing. I didn't like them at first. I'm growing to like them. I still think it's like trying to have the world's fastest Mercury Grand Marquis, but still there's a coolness there. Like, I love watching the racing and Kyle Wyman and bagger racing and all that stuff. So what we are doing is going to continue to work on our little ST here. It's been here a while. I had to make sure that it still started. No, really, the chopper build has stopped me from being on two wheels. The wife rides all the time. Me, I'm back here wrenching. One of my dad's buddies used to always say, if you're wrenching, you ain't riding. Boy, that is the truth. Because all your ride time, you're spent in the garage working. But since the chopper is at Quality Handmade having a seat pan made, and then it's going to go to Jeff to have a seat cover made, I'm not going to be able to work on it for a couple of weeks. So I get to work on the ST just a little bit, because tomorrow night I'm going to go to an open house for a local MC that I love to death. And we're going to have some fun. But I have some stuff sort of building up for it. We're not able to do all of it right now because some of it's new forks. I don't have time for that right now. But what we are going to do is throw on the Öhlins remote cartridge suspension for this guy, the Öhlins ones. We didn't get the Harley ones this time because we wanted the gold canisters to go a little further with it. Because again, eventually this guy is going to have a full carbon fiber body. So something to plan for there. We also have a new headlight for it. So I thought of something the other day. I was laughing. I was telling Alan, you know that motorcycle of yours, because this bike's owned by Advanblack. You know that motorcycle doesn't have your headlight in it. It has someone else's that I love dearly, and so does he. But he was like, yeah, we should probably work on that. The next day he calls and goes, you know, I make that headlight in that color, because Advan makes like color matched. That's called the Attack headlights, the single, strip lights. Pretty cool. They make it in colors. I didn't know they made it in Bonneville sand, white sand, cocaine, cowboy white. I didn't know they made that, and they do. So I have one here. We're going to change the headlight out. I think it'd be pretty wild. Red windshield, amber bar light underneath, and a white headlight. Then we're going to put on the Öhlins suspension, like I said, and we're going to put on, I have the Boy Racer crash bar we bought from Harley. So Advanblack bought this. We just went on the website, bought it like anybody else. Harley's new, I think it looks like they have skateboard wheels on the ends of them, which is actually kind of cool because I was a skater kid, and I don't want to talk about 1 year, but it was a very, very long time ago. Remember the movie Gleaming the Cube? Yeah, that generation. So, let me get to work on pulling her face off. We'll do the headlight, the crash bar, and then probably do the shocks. Let's be honest, tomorrow morning. Look, I'm using my Viper cart. How fun is that? So, there's a video about this if you haven't seen it yet. Now, here's the headlight. I've done this before. I did it on my buddy Smoke's bike, who actually is going to be at the open house I'm going to tomorrow. I put one on Olaf's bike forever ago. Thank God I didn't just stab myself in the gut. It's a big gut, big target. And why? Stop. Get wire. Tape is just one of my scourges in life. I just open. You want to be open. Just be open. Don't you? Yeah, there you go. And then we'll look at this cocaine cowboy white headlight. I don't edit, sorry. So if this is disappointing you, I apologize. Yay, box inside a box. Hang on. The experts would say I need to do a better job. I think they don't work for a living, so I don't really want to hear it. All right, there you go. This, paper, that, yeah, there it is. So what we're doing is we'll use the stock plastic side trim piece jobber niners, but we are going to run this guy. Come on, work with me here. Stop. Just do the thing. All right. This guy is upside down. Oh, I don't think they used to have that signature on. That's cool. So these are turn signals also. So that's going to match that. All right. So let me go ahead and pull this bike's face off. You basically just mount the brackets to it. This is all metal. This back, the stocker's plastic, and this is metal. And you got these arms right here, and the adapters that screw onto the back of the headlight. And then you take off the face by, there's one under here. Let me tell you, I guess, in order. So 4 screws for these trim pieces. And then the whole windshield comes off. And then you grab under here and go pop, the whole top comes off. Then you got bolt here that goes through and in. The turn signals stay with the face. And then you got 2 T25s, 27s, or Phillips. What did I do? Why does it have Phillips? When did I do that? It's kind of, oh no, that's a racing thing. Yeah, that's performance bagger stuff to have stainless Phillips screws in your fairing. Yeah. Oh, so you pull your stainless Phillips out and then reach in from where you pull the top off to push the speaker grill out. Here, you reach down in there and go pop, and then there's another T27 right there. Then the whole face comes away. You got to unplug your turn signals first. Those are up here under there. I'm not going to show this because I've done this 5 million times in video, but it's not hard to take it off. Again, you got 2 bolts, one on each side here, one on each side here, 2 on each side here. Actually, you only have to take one of these out. I think the bottom one. And then the 4 these, and then you got the turn signal clips, little plugs, beep, on both sides, and then she comes away. So, be back in a minute when she's faceless. All right, so we have the Custom Dynamics X-Light pulled out real quick. I remember what it is now. I don't know if you all remember this, but this bike was down to the frame. Like, it still had forks on it and a motor in it. That's about it, because we had taken everything off and put it on another bike, on another build for Sturgis last year, and then put it all back. So that's why I lost all the hardware, evidently, and found brand new. But I didn't get the correct, of course, thread pitch and length and all that. I just went stainless Phillips, which is actually kind of interesting. So that's what this is. These would normally be little Torx T25s. But I'm going to take these 4 off and transfer these onto the new white headlight from Advan. Then we'll mount it back up, just single plug. On the stocker, or on the Custom Dynamics, same plug. On the new one, there'll be extra wires for the turn signals. Bam! So the Advan headlight's not threaded at these spots, so it comes with 4 screws and nuts. So that's just one difference, that's it. But stick those together. The trim pieces are on now. I mounted the brackets. Again, that's 3 Allen screws per bracket. We're just going to plug it in with the adapters there and check all the lighting. And then if so, throw the face back on. And then we can go onto the crash bar and the shocks. All right, so it's just 1 bolt finger tight holding it in. I'm sure it's completely safe. Now we're going to kick on the ignition and see if we got the turn signals right. I got a 50-50 chance that I've got them backwards. So, headlight works. Let's see the turn signal. These guys too. Those work. Oh, I didn't get it backwards. So it's all working. So what I can do now is go ahead and work on some wire management, snug it up, and we'll be golden. All right. So, yeah, I know. Fast forward. That's done now. I should have done the whole YouTube thing or whatever, but I don't do that shit. Anyway, so I thought this was going to be cool, but it's way cooler. Like, I wasn't so sure about the color matched. I mean, it's just the paint and inner parts of the headlight, but let me turn it off so you can see better. The black surrounds make it cool. I like that. So they make this headlight, obviously, in black, and we've done that before in the channel, but they also make it, I know, in the orange that's like Bob the Builder Construction orange, Laguna orange, I guess it is, from last year. They make it in that. They make it in blue. They make it, obviously, in the white. So go to the website if you're interested, because they've got them in a bunch of colors, but that's cool. Now, next step is to pull the stock crash bar off. That's a crash bar, not an engine guard. Take that off, and we're going to put on this Harley Boy Racer performance baggery one that's got the things come off, and it's got the, I'm telling you, it looks like skateboard wheels to me, but they're guards in case you drop your bike doing stunts. I don't know about you. I'm pushing 50. I ain't doing no damn stunts. But it looks cool. This does not look complicated. New crash bar looks like 2 T40 Torx at the bottom and 2 rather small Allens at the top. This is not a sexy job. Like, yeah, there's like, I'm sure that's a T40 because these all the big Torx are T40s. And then 2, that's it. This is the whole, okay, I guess we'll open the new one. So it's called the Flat Out Bar. You can find it on the website, I'm sure, but part number is 941-00386. And it even comes with new hardware, even though like, you could reuse what you got, but I guess they just don't realize. Maybe they don't know you're taking off a similar thing. I don't know. So you got, are those already on there? No, those aren't on the end already. There they are. These, the skateboard wheels that are taped shut, so I can't open them right now with a camera in my hand, but I call them skateboard wheels. That's what they look like to me. There's going to bolt on the ends. I'm sure those bolts are in here. And then we just got the 4 bolts and we'll be done. So I don't know how to make this sexy. Dude, see, you cannot tell me that doesn't look like a skateboard wheel. That's all I see when I look at that. I like this, though. Like it says Harley on the end. I'll put the, I can't remember the price. I'll put it on the screen or something, but got this from Harley, ordered it online, got it here. Advan paid for it because we're boy racering this thing all the way, but I already talked about the new headlight. We're going to do that. We're going to do the Oleans rear shocks, the gold cans. My buddy Paul at Fairing Exchange, they already did all the lighting and the audio, so that does, they did the delete on the turn signal bar and that wraparound license plate frame, and that's my seat. That'll be out real soon. So that's sort of camelback style seat, but it's all the way down, all the way back, which is different. That's coming out very, very soon, and they're making it for the Softail also. They're sending me one for a Softail, even though I don't have a Softail. So I need to find a buddy here who's got one to put on there, but that seat's really, really cool. I love it. It's super high density foam, so though there's not much seat, it really is pretty good. And then we did, of course, the hand guards in carbon fiber. We did the dash in carbon fiber. And something else. Oh, the heat guards in carbon fiber. And then the whole body is going to be carbon fiber with a knee cut tank here pretty soon, but we're waiting for Advan to finish all that stuff. So, all right, back to work. Throw those on there, pull off the old one with 4 bolts and change it out. I mean, like another video I could do the, snap the fingers thing. And there is the Flat Out Bar. It says Harley on it. That's cool. Anyway, one reason to also do OEM sometimes, I know there's other companies that make these that are aftermarket, and we should always support, smaller businesses and stuff, but there's a thing. If there's something like this, Harley makes one, someone else makes one just like it. I'm not saying always buy the Harley one, and I have no skin in this game. We bought this, right? But it's going to go on easy. It's made by the people who made the bike. Just it's going to be perfectly straight 99.9% of the time. Just something to think about. Now, next thing is the Olean shocks. I love doing a video like this because I'm always honest, but I mean, like, we bought these shocks, so like I can say whatever the hell I want. I don't have to worry about licking a gift horse, looking a gift horse in the mouth. But so these are the Oleans, the same ones that they're selling with the Screaming Eagle name on them too. We have these on the wife's orange bike, and they are very much a Cadillac ride. Now, should you buy Oleans? You should buy what you want, man. I have suspension technologies on the CVO, front and rear, and I love it. It's great. It actually fixed my handling. I was having all kinds of issues because the geometry was off on that bike. It was too low in the front. Because in 19, the CVOs came with an inch shorter front end to, make up for the 21 wheel, and the bike didn't ride right. It was all screwed up. And the suspension technologies guys fixed it all in Daytona this year. Which should you buy? I don't know, man. We got these because the gold, reservoir cartridges, which have the look, but they're a lot more money. This is suspension technologies at a rally. I think he installs front and rear for like less than $1,800, right? This front and rear setup, I can't remember where we bought it from. It wasn't Oleans Direct. I think we bought it from a website, but the front cartridges, rear reservoir shocks, all that stuff, it was like $3,000. So if it was my money, suspension technologies. If you're obsessed with the gold canister, $3,000. So I've done this before. It's not hard. So the original gold. Is that the what does that say? Original? Yeah, whatever. Bunch of books. These are the brackets for the remote reservoirs. Oh, that's cool. Let's say Oleans on. The Harley ones say Oleans too, but they say SE. So there's the actual shock. Here's little brackets that hold the cans. Here's the reservoir itself. You can see it does have that cool factor, So I'm going to throw these on. It's 4 bolts. Actually, no, it's more than that on these. I'm sorry. The shock is 4 bolts, and then you've got the reservoir brackets that bolt in here where your quick release kit is. And actually, I'm not using this bike with the backrest, so I'm going to ditch those. I'm not using them right now, and bike looks better without it. So I'm going to take the docking hardware off because, I have a sissy bar over there that goes on it, but we don't have a tour pack or anything for this bike, and ain't never going to run on the back. And if we have an emergency, grab on. I don't know what to tell you. So let me pop all this stuff off real quick. We'll do the other sides. It's easier to get at. But yeah, it's not hard. So like I said, I'm going to leave the docking hardware on. Yeah, no, that's not what I said. So fun fact, you have to have docking hardware or a tour pack mount, like a ultra limited permanent mount, because that bracket makes up some of the spacing. So the directions say put a short spacer in the front bolt and a long spacer in the back, and I'm like, this does not work. It was all not right, cocked eye and stuff. And it's because these need docking hardware or a tour pack mount, a permanent mount, for the spacing to be right. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So, FYI, you got to have docking hardware, which is weird on a performance baggery setup because all the guys that I know that are obsessed with this stuff are not running docking hardware. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Comment down below. Do you have a performance bagger and you run a tour pack or not? Most of them are necked, but so they're on and they look awesome. Ooh. So I got them all dialed in and straight. I still got to adjust them. I'm not going to do a video on how to do the setup on these because Oleans is going to do a better video than this fat idiot. So I got to get down there and crank them suckers like, I think I said 14 times and back them off so many times and da-da-da-da. So I'm going to do that real quick. But I'm not going to do a video on that because, again, you don't watch this channel for that. So let me do that real quick, and then I'll throw the bags on, and then she done. I like the roller skate wheels. Well, that's that. We got Oleans. We got the Boy Racer Crash Bar. We got the new white headlight. We've got all kinds of stuff. Why would you chime in? She's always talking. That's an ALEXA over there, that little overly aggressive. So what else should we do to this? Oh, I left the reflectors on the forks. Too late now. So I got to take those off. I am going to rebuild the forks, which evidently Dr. Harley was saying the other day that is a real pain in the ass to do the Oleans, but I haven't done them yet, but we will, do that sometime soon. And then I just got to ride it, put some miles on it, and wait for the new body, because this is the one, like I said earlier, is going to get a crazy colored painted carbon fiber body, make it very showy and all that sort of stuff. And then once we get the right amount of miles on it for it to go to California, Advanblack's going to take it over and use it at rallies and stuff out there in California, and probably take it to Sturgis and stuff. But there you go, man. She be done for me for now until I get those other parts. Whew. Let me know if I did something wrong, if I should do something else, any other ideas or something like that. It's a pretty slick looking bike. I do like it. It's, like I said before, the performance bagger thing has not really been my core, but I get it. I get it now. But my core is that 1980 FLT Tour Glide. I do like, hot rod looking bikes. So my wife's orange bike over there that you can't see, my 19 CVO that's red and black flames. So I like wild style sort of hot rod baggers, not big wheel. 21 is great. Nothing more than that. You don't need any more than that. Won't ride right. And then choppers. That's really my thing, but I get this stuff. So, all right. Let me know down below what we should do next. Anything else we should do. Love you all to death. Thanks for watching. Bye.